Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked Challenge with only viewer picks. We are playing some AURELION Sol mid into a cannon, and they said to play full tank AURELION Sol. So that's what we're going to be doing. We start off with the Dorans though because of the mana issues that we'll have. And the reason why full tank is because AURELION Sol does get Stardust, and Stardust does increase the damage of a lot of your abilities, and like creates the area being bigger and stuff too. So they're saying like, dude, you'll deal plenty of damage if you get enough Stardust. Well, we will find out together if that's true or not. Your Q does percent damage as the game continues. And then, of course, my ultimate is a pretty substantial ultimate. If I was to build one AP item, I guess it would only be Liandry's. But I'll try to go, like, true full tank status, where I don't even build that. Or at least not for a while. I did hit him twice with that, so that didn't feel too bad of a trade, I feel. How AURELION Sol gets Stardust is the most, realistic way of getting to high values is through your Q. You need to be detonating the Q onto people. When you hold down Q, you're like a flamethrower, and when it is on a enemy for 1 full second, it will cause a burst to happen. This cannon has Ignite, so I should probably just leave pretty soon. Because the thing is that what he's going to do is try to 100 to 0 me with his Ignite. And it's very easy to one-shot people as Kennen, because all he wants to do is he goes onto me with his E, which speeds him up, and just flashes in, and then Ignite auto-attack, and you can't even, like, survive it. I wish that Trundle also maybe looked for a gank during it, but whatever. I don't think that I can even kill this guy, can I? Really? 1 HP. That guy's so freaking lucky. Oh, that's really upsetting because my wave, too. My wave state is completely screwed, but I guess I just reset pretty soon. Kennen did use his flash, thankfully, so that does make it a bit easier to get some of the farm, I bet. I'm going to run out of mana, but I don't care. We're just going to try to get as much as we can get before we base. Oh, cool. Wait, Kennen is going for my teammate, so it's going to fully crash. This is perfect. Nice, dude. So I get off a good reset. Nice. And then the reason for going hollow, in my opinion, as a tank, is because even though they're mostly AD damage, this is like one of the only effects that is, when stuff dies, do damage around, so it benefits me farming from far away. Sunfire Cape is that it deals damage only in the surrounding area, so that doesn't feel very good for me. Right? I also might have mana issues. This guy's just screwed. Oh no, he's not screwed. But do I miss anything? No, I don't. Okay, I didn't really miss that much either. Not bad. Definitely take it. So every single time that we hold down our Q and we burst somebody, I believe we just get 1 Stardust. Oh, it gives us 2. Yeah, it's even better. 2 Stardust. The other way of getting Stardust is that your E is a black hole, and anything that dies inside of your black hole... Wow, you really just died that way. If he just ran immediately, like, this way, he would have just... he would be completely fine. Why did he kite just, like, straight back? Yeah, AURELION Sol damage is very, very, very high. if you can keep your Q going on people. Because, I mean, it's consistent damage that also does the burst effects. Okay, so we have about 60 Stardust, and 60 Stardust gives about 2%. Please don't stop me, please don't stop me. That's so frustrating. I can't even help with that, I have literally 0 mana. Oh, do I have any... Oh, yeah, I do have, I guess... Mana Flow. I was seeing if I have any mana, runes. I mean, if I go Frozen Heart, I guess that could be a way of doing stuff. So your Q, when you hold it down, only lasts 3 seconds. At level 9, it's infinite. It can last forever. I don't have my W, sadly. Otherwise, maybe I could do something, but... I got nothing. You want to give me more Stardust? Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate that. My wave mid lane is bad. Can I even get to it to get some of the farm? Like, just maybe the cannon and that's it? At least the EXP of it? I should be able to get the kill. Nice, okay, good. Good. Cannon does have no ultimate, so I should be just chilling. Not bad. I have a TP in 10 seconds if I want to use it. We have a pretty even game on our hands, I would say. I'm just going to use my W to get back to lane. What your W does is that you take flight. It can be interrupted. That allows your Q to never end as long as you're flying. But, of course, the flight only goes a certain length, and when you are using your Q, you also slow down. Dang, I'm gonna miss, like, all of these, huh? Can I even get to this in time? Oh, I'm just dead here if I fight. Oh, nice, you got him, though. I'm just gonna leave. There's no way I want to fight this guy. Thank God it went over the wall. I didn't even look to see the distance of it. I was just trying to escape him. Okay, cool. So ulting them there was good. The Scion died, but Scion passive was the reason why we even had an opportunity to help kill them. Wow, Trundle's just dead again. Goodness. This Viego is just such a menace, isn't he? I have no mana. Gotta go. At least I have my item, right? I don't have my W, otherwise I could probably catch this guy. So as these minions start dying, they'll explode, which will cause the other minions to die. Oh, dang, I didn't get that much Stardust. I was hoping that I would. I'm trying to not use my Q all the time because I'll run out of mana too fast. So I was worried. Really? He's gonna kill everybody because he's Viego, and Viego is just broken as hell. I should have left earlier. Okay, well, this is a bit ambitious by him, right? There's no way that he also kills this guy, too. Nice, okay, cool. I would have been very sad if that worked. They do have a good amount of CC, but because they have so many 80 damage healers that are their, like, main strength point, I would say, I think that going plated steel caps is best as a defensive tool. So we're up to 4% per Q proc. I mean, a high amount of Stardust is going to be like 300, so if we'd like triple it, it would do like 12%. It's not really that crazy. We're level 9, so my Q lasts forever now. They're just going to do the dragon because there's no way to stop it. We have no opportunity to do anything there. I got everything at least. There was a ward, so they would see me if I rotated down to try to, like, pick bot lane or something. Goodness, that just instantly kills all of them. Wow, this guy actually is going to survive. I just don't deal enough. I didn't know if it... Wait, I killed Set? I mean, I'll take it. If you press your, I got an assist too. Dude, it was worth it. Anyways, if I press my, ultimate during my Q, it cancels your Q. And my Q damage, honestly, is more damage than my ultimate. My ultimate barely does anything because I have no AP. So that's why I didn't even cast it. It's mostly just CC. I was hoping that I could just, like, full damage him through, just the Q, mostly. I will say our Stardust is looking pretty good. If you have a little bit over 10 per minute, during the early game, I think that's kind of standard if you're having a good game. Otherwise, like, about 10 per minute is if you're having a just meh game, just an okay game. Got all the minions. The Frozen Heart will definitely help with the mana concerns. Dude, I'm tanky as hell. I'm totally down for them to initiate on me. Go on. Do it, guys. Oh, okay, the polymorph ruins everything. Just kidding. Apparently that is enough. The polymorph is the only reason why I really died there, if I'm being completely honest. Because I tried flashing away to make it so Viego didn't get his ultimate off. Well, my bad. At least I got a bunch of Stardust from what I did, because your E plus your ultimate, when you land your ultimate onto enemies, it gives you Stardust, it gives you 5, and then, when you have 75 Stardust, your next ultimate is empowered, and then it, like, you have to get it all over again. Damn, my team is popping the hell off with this Raven. I will frontline, dude. My whole entire purpose is frontlining. I am here to deal damage. Nice. Oh, you died still. And he just instantly popped FF after dying. Okay. Nice try, nice try. 6% per hit. I got 1 proc for a little bit of damage onto me. I'm okay with that. Okay. I think we just leave. Use my black hole and run. It's pretty chill, to be honest. Lulu used ultimate just to try to stop me from being able to escape, too. I'm going to sell my Doran's ring because I can full buy this item now. Oh, wow. I should have just stuck around for that, maybe. Oh, well. Having lower CDs kind of is worthless, huh? What other tank item would even be beneficial? You know what? I feel like Deadman's has to be it. Aurelion Sol W is a movement speed ability that increases based off of your own. So if you increase your movement speed, like Deadman's, you can make yourself go fast. Nice. We should be able to just take this. I don't think that they can even contest. Because if they walk up, our team comp is really insane. You do get some Stardust for doing this. If you put your E down, it's not really that crazy, though. I think you get, like... You get 2. Like, it's actually pathetic. That's why, like, the only way you get Stardust is being aggressive onto people. With your E, that is. Because the other way of getting Stardust is through your, like, ultimate and your Q. But your E used to give you, like, 5. So you could get a huge amount of Stardust by just CSing. It's not the same anymore. Nice. 2 burst. Almost got burst onto him. My teammate got 1 tapped so quickly to the point that I can't even assist him whatsoever. I mean, my team is kind of smurfing down bot side. I think that she'll live, dude. I'm surprised that Trundle just left. I'm not a damage character right now. I am a tank character. I did fly too far, though. I could have stopped myself a little bit sooner. The damage is kind of falling off a bit. I guess the Deadman's is still my decision on the next thing to build. After I build Deadman's, I'm definitely going to build something AP tank related, like a Liandry's or a Riftmaker. Something to give myself some form of damage. Man, killing the minions is starting to become a real struggle. I'm just gonna put my E down to get some of the Stardust. If your teammates kill it, it still gives it to you. You don't need to execute them, you just need to hit it a little bit. I mean, I could ulti these guys, I just don't know if there's gonna be follow-up. If there's no follow-up, we can't do much. I'm not a source of damage. I'm a source of crowd control and annoyance. And, like, some damage. Not a crazy amount, though. We can probably force this objective, right? Okay, Set's coming down, too. Interesting. They want to start it because they know that it would be good for them. Holy crap, that was a really good ultimate. Just trying to find a good position to use my Q here. This cannon doesn't deal damage to me because I'm too tanky. Goodness gracious. I got her. Damn, the tank soul. The tank AURELION Sol, dude. It's too much. The cannon minion is more difficult to kill than the enemy champions. Oh! The percent damage doesn't work on minions. That's why it feels so bad. Oh wait, no, maybe not. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Because it says it does plus 8% if they're a champion. I'm worth too much. I'm worth 1k. I gotta flash out. I'll die. I do have my TP available to get back on the map quickly since Dragon is coming up and they probably want to fight that. Too bad I don't have my item, though. Where do you guys want me to TP to? Wait, we have no TP wards. Wait a second. This guy has no wards. That's why. Damn, this is pretty aggressive. Oh, we can't do more. It's very difficult for us to. They're not going to contest, so I'm just going to push out mid in the meantime. I'm not using my W on her because I'm worried about if I use it, she'll condemn me and stop me from using it. Nice, we have our next item completed. Cool. Careful. I honestly am not really that good at peeling for you without my ultimate. Okay, I'm not gonna go that way because I am worth 1,000 gold, and if I die, it's really bad. Dude, I love all this Stardust that I'm getting. It feels so freaking nice. No way he dies. I have no mana. I have 16 mana. I literally don't have enough to cast any ability whatsoever. I'm completely worthless. If my teammates are gonna do something crazy, they have to do it on their own. I cannot help out. Tank soul, bro. Tank soul. Yeah, I mean, Riftmaker is just kind of like Overlord's Bloodmaker in a way. I feel like that would be the best choice. No, maybe not. Honestly, I'm kind of chill with going full tank and just saying screw the other thing. Maybe I just go like a true tank build. So I'll go like Jack Show next. So when my ability is on, or my item is on, man, why are you guys trying to duel those guys? I don't really understand that. Goodness, I'm tanky. The reason why I'm not committing with my W for Kennen is because he just landed Q onto me, which means it's very easy to stun me, and I was worried about maybe Viego getting me. I feel like the game totally is throwable if I die. Oh yeah, the reason why I do have 100 AP is because I intentionally took AP runes to get a little bit for myself, so then I don't have to like purely have no base damages. So that's why I have the gathering and stuff. Damn, my W distance is so far. I don't think that I can catch them using my W there, so that's why I'm not utilizing it. This is gonna end up being like a strange fight, I think. I miss everything, sorry boys. This guy can hit me, I don't really care. I don't think that you deal enough to kill me. Oh, almost was wrong though. He almost did kill me. It's more than I was expecting. It's good though. Everything worked out in the end. Whoa, the Kennen ultimate. Even if he lands that ultimate on me, they would have had to focus me so hard with every single person so quickly to even catch me, since I am so difficult to kill. Looks like it's just GG. They can't even stop us. One person executed, 2 people executed. What? I'm in that? Really? Dude, I felt like I was so far away. So yeah, that was Tank Sol, guys. I think it didn't feel that bad at all, I guess. I think that during mid-game it felt kind of meh, and also you do need to have a certain team comp where your team also has good damage themselves, because I feel like if you have like a really low damage team, that's bad. Not bad though. I'm gonna give honor to Trundle because he had to deal with the early game where I was not able to assist him very much, even though I feel like Kennen didn't really assist that much either. Second most damage as full tank. Wait, who just added me? The Maokai. You got percent damage on Stardust on Q. It's not too crazy though. I think it was probably like 14 to 16% per tick. I'm pretty sure that's what it was at the very end. At the end. Besides that, I'm just kind of tanky and annoying. I will say the ability haste was probably the most useless thing. I mean, it's not super useless. AURELION SOL E is quite powerful. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked Challenger with only viewer picks. We are playing some Chogath mid lane into an Orianna. They said to play on-hit Chogath, which I don't really know if that's going to be very good or not. We did get that guy's flash, I guess, but getting him is still going to make me miss a bunch of farm is all. I feel like I literally have to take the kill just because I feel like I'm going to miss so much. But hey, I mean, it's not the... I'm just going to have to let that guy die. I'm also just going to walk this way because I want to make sure I get close enough to get the EXP. She will get level 2 way before me. Chogath does get to farm from far away with your Q. The mana cost isn't that bad. You do have really high EP ratios on your Q. I might change the build path of Emax because I feel like it's just not even possible to get on this guy without some points in my Q to make it so I can at least wave clear versus her. But we have Hail of Blades to make it so we can utilize our E well. That's like the whole entire point of this. So as you can see, like if I'm able to ever hit her with a Q, I can deal so much, right? Hail of Blades Chogath feels really, really, really powerful. They said also maybe Lethal Tempo, but Lethal Tempo doesn't make any sense because your damage is all about... Bro, this is like not a good fight. I'm like not level 3. Me tanking the minions also feels bad too. I was just worried that maybe my teammate needed assistance though. We have Ignite, so we can't even base and like TV back or anything. At least I got, looks like most of the minions there though. I'm just gonna silence. At least I can damage her and not get hit by her Q. If I was even level, this would not be that bad of a spot to be in because at least I could try to... I'm trying to bait out her ability so I can then step up for this one. Maybe look for a kill or something. I'm going to put another point in my Q here. I mentioned that I won a couple of points in Q versus a range matchup. Otherwise, I just can't even wave clear versus her. Got some of the minions. Chogath's passive is that every single thing that dies to you gives you some HP and some mana back. I mean, that does feel, of course, like a bit nice. This person having phase rush is a problem. You missed. Nice try, though. If I land Q onto her, I don't even think that it would, like, benefit a kill. Oh, he does have heal, I guess. I could, like, attempt it. I was saving my ability because landing the hook is easier than my Q, and if I try to use my Q and then he hooks, then we might mess it up and not layer our CC, which makes it way more challenging to kill her. So that was my, like, reasoning behind it. I mean, as you can see, I can kind of sustain myself still, which is good. Orianna should die too. Very nice, guys. I just decided to stop Orianna rather than help out kill Gwen, because I figured that if Orianna does get close enough to shield, it's going to be more substantial, and also, like, she'll shield and then press her W to damage my teammate, and that's too big of a deal to face. I'm just gonna eat something in base. I mean, she'll freeze it. I can't really stop that. Oh, never mind. She just is not freezing, but just, like, kind of pushing it. That's okay with me. Now, I've never tried Lichbane or Nashortooth Chogath before. I think I would prefer Lichbane first because it gives us movement speed, and movement speed Chogath has always been a thing. Because Storm Surge... like Shirelia's Chogath exists. AP ratio on my E is 30%, so we got a 90% total for all 3 auto attacks. I'll put some more points into my other abilities now, but my way to still harass her is mostly through landing the first initial hit. She almost walked into that one. That was close. We might be able to one-tap her if I land another ability. Oh, that doesn't land? That's crazy. It's only... Oh, I just put another point in my queue preemptively because I'm so focused on seeing if I could, like, one-shot her. We saw Gwen. Why did she not clear the ward? That's weird. I messed it up badly, so if I die here, I deserve it. I guess I don't know what finger pressed what button on my keyboard, but I did not press something correctly, like Ignite or something. I must have pressed something else. I don't really know how. So Emax second to deal a ton of damage. The base damage goes up a little bit. I'm not helping with that, dude. I'm literally 1 HP. Please understand. Because we're popping off, I'm also going to build a Medjai's immediately, because the faster I get to Medjai's, the better. Who knows if maybe I can utilize it to get even more movement speed, even though we're not even going movement speed Chogath, but like, just to get in range of people. Movement speed is really beneficial, so then you have an easier chance of hitting people, right? Oh, I didn't even silence her, that's upsetting. Looks like she's dead, though. This person just keeps on invading for some reason. Orianna does have no ultimate for a bit. I just healed myself a ton by doing that. Rengar is ulting. If he snares her, it's quite good. Because then I can just eat her. Very nice. The reason why, like, eating her is really important is because, your E damage goes up every single time you get a fee stack, the percent damage part. So it already has, like, a decent AP ratio, but if you get to really high stacks, you'll make it so you now have a good AP ratio, and also you have Nashors Tooth and Lichbane, and also the percent damage too, right? So all those things together are just going to be so bonkers when I fight her. I also, unfortunately, just don't have my item. I don't know what I'll do. I'll hope that she face checks me. Catching an Orianna with phase rush sounds miserable, but I'll try. I think I just want a base, honestly. I mean, can I really kill this guy? It's probably not worth it, right? I could have eaten one of these, though I feel like that was not going to work out either. If I rotate down, it's going to be useless. It doesn't do anything. If anything, the Pantheon should be like TPing down or ulting down instead of me, because he'll be able to get down there way faster than I can. Rengar almost has his ultimate. He might want to utilize it mid again, so I'm just like getting ready for him to do that. No, he doesn't? Wow, okay, he does not. Never mind. I'm surprised that he didn't want to do that, because he just finished Scuttle Crab. He had 1 stack. If he loops around this side, and then I snare her afterwards, I believe we would just kill. Do you want to do it, Rengar? I'm leaving. This time for sure. No way that she'll stop me, right? We'll just give it. I really want to buy my item badly so I can benefit from it. Oh my goodness. Rengar is in a world of hurt here. Though, this seems like a decent fight to take. She'll live. Bummer. Can't get her. I am super sad right now because I didn't get that kill. I'm so freaking large that I can't even... Whatever. I'm giving bot. I can't do anything about that, guys. I still want to stick around. We have an okay amount of healing. And I have Flash coming back up soon. I'll just try to sustain myself through that. Ouch, bro. I'm just already so big. It's really annoying. Just healing, sustaining. My ultimate's back up. Does 450 right now. They might be doing dragon. Alright, because I shoved in that wave very quickly, I think it's time for me to reset for real so I can go buy a more realistic item purchase to make myself have a much easier time catching them. Half of a level until level 11, and then our combo to one-tap people should be very easy. That just seems like a free kill onto Janna. I'm just gonna sweep and run through river and see if I can find anybody. I will flash away before I die because I was literally 1 HP there. That was very close. Goodness. I was trying to save my ultimate to try to get a stack. Didn't work, though. Nashors is still in my future. The game, honestly, might just be over. We'll see if the enemy team just FFs it. I feel like our lead is kind of gigantic. Maybe I just go try to kill this Nidalee. She is a fast character, though, and she has dashes. I can't go over the wall if she goes over the wall. Depends on if she's resetting in this brush or not. She's not. She was healing herself. Oh, this is awkward. I just went mid lane and took some of the farm. Go ahead, guys. I will just go against the Nidalee. Killing Nidalee is going to be rough just because of mobility. Of course, my damage should be plenty high. It's just how do we catch her, right? I probably don't even need to dodge her spears or anything, too. Since she's 80 Nidalee, her damage is mostly through her auto attacks and kiting. Do I want to eat something now? 51? Might as well. Let's make ourselves a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. It's just that every single time I use my ultimate to make myself stronger, it's bad for, I'm dead here for sure. There's no way out. The slow from Gwen is extremely broken, and there's too many people up there with 3 of them, because even Orianna was rotating too. And I don't have my feast too, which makes it even harder. Otherwise, I would just try to kill the Gwen. We're just going to be building the AP first because we don't need the attack speed. We already have enough attack speed. We're trying to get the full effect of the item to deal the 50 bonus damage on hit. So then it will deal 600 plus 18% of target's HP. And of course, it will continue getting stronger too. I guess that also doesn't count Lichbane too. Lichbane also increases it. Catching Nidalee is impossible. Might as well just feast something to get more stacks. We're at 4 out of 6. These guys are really far up and there's a TB behind them that they don't see. Very nice, guys. Very good pick. Nice catch. Another point in my E. It wasn't even maxed yet. Wasting my time trying to kill this guy. Champions that can kite you are way too broken to fight, man. It's so annoying. He'll come back in, probably. Had a feeling. Gwen is OP versus me because she shreds. Also, that was like numbers disadvantage fight. At least we got something out of it. My E is a 3-second CD, and it doesn't start the CD until after you use the last auto attack. I guess it's just probably the most viable strategy to, after I finish these items, to build something that just makes my burst stronger. Maybe I just go decap. Get high enough AP that I just try to one rotation with my E. Because I was just thinking to myself about how annoying it is after I use my ability, how I just don't have another cast of it for a bit. And it's kind of a substantial thing to have. Do I want to eat something again? I guess. Might as well. Looks like Gwen's coming, huh? My team isn't going to rotate on her, so... Oh, no, they are now. As you can see, she's like trying to DPS me, but I'm just too tanky, so I just stand still and just auto-attack her. And that was without Nashors Tooth, too. It would become so much easier if I had Nashors to do something like that, because I would auto-attack faster and have the bonus effect on hit, too. I'm just going to eat something again just to be done with the stacks. I want it fully completed. I'll stick around to continue hitting this, too. I'm not going to go for the next one, though. Let's grab the blue buff and then I reset. Another thing I could go would be, like, mobility to chase people down plus penetration. So that would be a Storm Surge. Since I have the perfect buy to finish a component of it, I guess I'll go Storm Surge and then Death Cap. I mean, Death Cap later on, of course, becomes more effective as the game continues since its passive benefits having higher AP. Pantheon's just ulting in, bro. There's no real way of me collapsing on them, though, from my position. So instead, I'll just go for somebody else. I figured that he would just kill that guy, my bad. I didn't use my Ignite because of that. Gwen's trying to split push, even though the game is just in a weird state to do that. If she gets that turret, it's worth a lot of... Dang, man. I'm literally backing to stop her, and he's TPing. The way that we beat Gwen would be silence first, and then land knockup, and then E-ignite, and everything should be able to get her. You can see that she's rotating behind my team right now, though, because the Kais is low. We might be able to still fight with our team here. Dang. Cannot get her. This is not warded. Kaisa just got killed by Ezreal ultimate. 1,000 gold. Oh my goodness. Wait, you didn't let me eat him! Dude. My gosh. I was trying to eat them. Rue the exhaust. So I use my Q first to try to get her W out because I need to silence her. Gwen damage is very, very, very high in silencing her, so she can't even use any abilities whatsoever is the way that I always see to beat her as Chogath. If you're playing like tank Chogath, it's the same deal. You have to land silence first, and then everything else. Silence is the most important part. She does have healing in her kit through her damage, and because Chogath is like one of the tankiest HP characters in the entire game, she heals for so much if you even let her damage you a little bit. It feels awful. Can't let her damage you whatsoever. We'll just eat that for another stack. What are we up to? So it does 207 per hit. So we'll say it's 600 damage. Plus Nashors Tooth is 70 per hit, which adds another 200 damage. So that's 800. And then it does 9% per hit. So about 30%. So about 800 damage and 30% of somebody's HP. GG, I guess. Times 9 Janna. I'll just flash eat that guy just to kill her. When the animation of Chogath Feast starts, you can't even flash out of it. So as you saw, she flashed, and I Bluetooth Wi-Fi got her with my ultimate. So yeah, that was on hit Chogath with the Halo Blades. I think that it's a pretty standard tech to take Halo Blades. You don't normally do it into range, you normally take Comet, but against melee picks, it's good. The Lichbane and the Nashors Tooth is never built, though. That was definitely a bit new to me. Felt pretty good, though. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. Did third most damage on the team. Peace out. Bye.